Let's take a look at some stuff. So actually, we actually failed the right shoulder here, which is kind of bearish. It's possible that next week on increasing volatility that we see a lower open into Monday, and we'll see volatility pick up into the end of the week. But I still think we're going to trade very much in this upper range, probably all the way into the Fed meeting. So this is probably the low side of that range, around 4900 ES, with the top side of that probably being around 4950. So I still expect us to continue to kind of move up and chop, much like we saw this week, just kind of bouncing between GN and VN, right? That'll probably continue into the FOMC meeting. So not a lot of movement, but maybe a little bit. I think there's no question that bullish Gork took the week. He's a fucking asshole. Yeah. GME still kind of looks like shit. Nothing fun happening there. Upstart dropped some more today. Still hasn't lost that 3250 level. Hasn't lost Delta neutral yet, but it's getting very close. If it does, I would expect it to go down even further. Fubo pretty flat, not very interesting. A lot of covering on Beyond, looked very controlled. Got shorted back down almost immediately, leaving up only a 10-cent return on the day. We are moving into the ETF to FTD period though, so we might see a little bit more covering. Top Fubo, maybe Upstart if Upstart holds 3250. GME might get a little bit too, and that'll be over this next week and then into the week after. So probably until the 7th, I would say. We're kind of going to be in that ETF FTD period, depending on which stock. Broad commodities today down a little bit. HSI dropped last night again, so all the steam from banning of short selling and their huge $280 billion stimulus already gone. Not a good look, given how much they're attempting to pump their markets and failing. Yields down a little bit today. Dollar also down a little bit, but not very much. Still below that 103.50 break point, where we really start to see dollar impact yields again. But also, not down substantially, and yields doing okay, but still down into the end of the day here. Correlation didn't really fall off today. It's kind of just flat over the prior day. 1 month correlation might be down a little bit. So still no breakdown in the short vol positioning on indexes or the long vol positioning on the underlying. But we could see that shift next week. Carry trade leaned into a little bit today until the last couple hours. We're still seeing the yield curve and forward returns of volatility kind of tighten up there. Closing the week, 6% off positive returns for volatility. So not quite there yet, but close enough that depending on the FOMC meeting, we could see that leaned into even more rapidly. I think the FOMC meeting will probably be the deciding factor for how much this gets leveraged up over the rest of the quarter. But I expect quite a lot, especially if they don't fear any rate increase in March. I'm start tanking in after hours. I fell below 3250, which is significant, but I don't know about tanking. Yeah, nothing to say there. Skew up to 153.05. Still not seeing any demand for long vol. 60% of the S&P 500 over its 20-day moving average. And we've got the correlation between cash VIX and VIX futures at negative 44.24% at the end of this week. New week next week, that number can go up again. Yep, that's about it. We can take a look at this, I guess. Let's see, mega cap tech. Oh, that's year to date. Where's today? There we go. Nobody really outperforming today. Financials doing okay. Retail's doing okay. It's just, higher consumer spending or personal expenditures. Health tech did all right today. Not great. Energy, health services did okay. Producer and manufacturing, commercial services down. transportation down, and process industries, and yeah, really, really mega cap tech services and sales. Just kind of all underperforming. There's a few exceptions. I think Boeing bounced back a little bit. Netflix did all right. PNW did all right, or PanW did all right. But for the most part, down to flat across all of tech. So this is really what weighed down on the day. Everything else did, nothing to okay. Yep. And so I will see you all Sunday for the member stream, 12:30 p.m. And I'll have Pickles picks out after that. For those of you that I see this weekend, I'll see you there. For the rest of you, enjoy your weekend. I'll see you bright and early on Monday. Have a good one, everybody. Later.